did you think was gonna happen?
My brain shut off. The minute you said, oh yeah, let's go meet Lubomba, I said, cool, road trip. That's my brain stopped there. You stopped that road trip. Road trip.
Because I was like, all hyped up and ready to train, man.
Ready
to hit TBs?
Let's do it! Just do it!
What, you keen to do some back? Deadlifts?
I'm not sure if I can do deadlifts.
I don't think you're worth the trouble. I think it's over, then you make it double.
So basically, I started a powerlifting program, and my coach gave me this plan, and he said I shouldn't do anything today. But can't drive 2 hours here for something we already planned and not train. But I don't think deadlifts is the right thing to do. I really don't.
Some things are just too hard to let go. But I don't think you're worth the trouble.
So right now, that's 220 on the bar. Last week I did 222 sets for 6 reps. So yeah, that's pretty solid. But now what I'm trying to do with deadlifts, stay consistent, keep the reps nice and clean, keep the form nice and tidy. But again, trying to hit those high numbers for reps. Most of you that know me, I like to go for reps. Hypertrophy training is my style of training. I'm not really a 1 rep max kind of guy.
And then all the drivers come in straight through the posterior.
If I can get the lats in there, logged in, and make sure my spine stays rigid, I think I'm good to go. And I'm pretty sure that thing will just fly. You know, but yeah, let's go. Next set. The next exercise, so we're doing set rows. So in terms of workout, it's kind of funny because we're all training pretty much the same. So majority of the exercises that we do, the core exercises, they're all the same. So again, repetition 8 to 12 reps for those that don't know. And then sets, 4 working sets, solid, heavy, hard, which you've just seen. So I did deadlifts, lat pull down, and we're doing set rows. We're attacking different parts of the back, lower back, and now we did lat pull downs, lats. We did that width, now we're working on that thickness with the sit rows. Simple. One of the best stretches ever, man. Pull down, straight and pull down. Good way to stretch out the lats. Again, check out my previous back workout. One of the unfiltered series where I break down why you should do one arm pull down, straight arm pull down. Trust me, you won't regret it. Oh God. Alright guys, so we just smashed a good workout with this amazing amazing. I feel like I'm too generous now. This incredible guy. Honestly, I got a whole bunch of pro tips from this dude, and hoping my deadlift will progress. But again, this guy literally just said, "Yo, can I come down?" And I was like, "Feel free, man. I'm keen to do that." And so Gabriel came down with the guys. We smashed one of the best workouts I've had in a long time. My back was real.
My back is like shit.
Literally,
I feel like I should be walking like this.
But I feel like that. Like, that's the type of environment. Personally, that's the type of environment that I thrive in. You know, having like-minded people and really pushing and really working towards that goal. Whatever your goal is, surround yourself with those kind of people, because you never know what you might learn. You know.
I think that's the main thing, like in the whole bodybuilding world, is like I could learn something from him. I could learn something from, like, I could learn stuff from everyone.
Like,
no matter how big or small they are, there's something that you
could learn. Like the amount of people I've met in the last 2-3 weeks has been insane, and every single one of them, there's always been something that I've learned. How I can tweak my form, tweak little things. It's a game changer, man. But guys, I hope you love that video. That's something a little bit different, pretty much the same. But again, you see the raw shit. This is what happens if you're trying to build a physique. These are the steps that you need to take in order to grow your best physique. So guys, take it step by step. Take a thing or two. You don't need to do the whole workout. 1 or 2 exercises that you like. Implement them into your training workout. And again, don't forget to eat your food.
Eggs and oats.
Eggs and oats.
Eggs and oats.
See, you already know.
Eggs and oats.
There you go. You're head of the man himself, bro. Honest, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Yes. My guy's got talent.
Yeah, so I wanted like Lubomba to give him like just tips on staying consistent, keeping that intensity. Intensity is the main thing.
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff is always like, he's just very real with his posts. So there'll be workouts that he's not feeling up to it, and you know, like he's just real with it, but still get it done, still get the job done.
Yeah. Once you start, put it this way, you should make a rule in your head that once you start, you're not gonna stop. At least run it out as long as possible. Again, if you rather than looking at short term, look at long term. Rather than looking at for like a year, 1 year or 2 years training, why don't you make it a lifestyle change where you actually, training is gonna be part of your life. Once when you realize that it's so easy for you to actually stay with it, you know, it becomes part of your routine. Like for me, training is part of my routine. Like regardless of what I do, where I am, it's part of my routine, how I eat, my training, you know, my eating style, type of foods I choose to eat. Again, the reason why they're laughing is eggs and oats. That's my thing. Look at that.
This is man's morning supply.
No, because he cracks like what?
Bro, at least 2/3 of this is in one portion for one meal in the morning.
You're not human.
Eggs
Bro,
and
I'm
oats.
trying to grow, man. I'm trying to look like this guy, bro.
Bro, I might have to start trying this eggs and
Bro,
oats.
eggs are just like that. That's the basic shit, you know. Like the very first thing that you should do, you know, master the very basic stuff. So diet and nutrition, you should already have mastered that to a certain degree, to the very basic level, and training. And I guarantee you, if you keep doing that thing for like 2-3 years, as long as if you keep pushing and apply progressive overload, basic little principles like that, you will grow. You always progress. Because I see a lot of people in the gym, they train hard, but the chances are they're not eating. Food is everything, man. Luckily, like, I was eating a lot of protein, but I just wasn't eating enough calories. And bear in mind, I was very skinny, so trying to build muscle was hard. But I was lean, I was pretty vascular, started adding a lot of mass. But so recently now, I'm getting dense, I'm getting thick, I'm getting stronger. And for you, you know, trying to build a physique, you have to be in a deficit. So if you're looking to cut down, and then, you know, cut down, build your foundation, and start slowly laying the bricks, just like chiseling your body, start focusing on very specific body parts, and start bringing everything together. And there's so many tools to do that. And yeah, but it takes time. Yeah. But you have to love every moment of it, and the intensity has to be there.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid when it comes to gym. I feel people like are scared. You know, when you say, oh yeah, but I can't go heavy, I can't do this. I was like, what are you scared of? Just try it.
If you die, you die.
You know, try it, you know what I mean? Try it, exactly. It's that mentality as well. It's the attitude.
Yeah.
I feel like it's attitude because once when I get that attitude, I'm going in like fuck everything else. I'm going in for that set.
Yeah.
And I eat that shit. Of course, I might fail and it's gonna be a blatant fail, but like I'm cool with it. You know, again, like you're mastering the movement. You know, there's a difference between, because I guarantee you, after a few years, you're gonna look at that squat and you're gonna be like, okay, that was off. I should have done this, should have done that, should have done that. And then by that time, when you squat 200, it'll be very different. You know, how I squat 180 now versus how I squat 180 back then is completely different. It's more comfortable, it looks smoother, it looks more refined. Because it's a process of practice. Bodybuilding is, you just practice the same movement over and over for 7 years, 10 years, 16, 20 years, whatever it is. You know, when it comes to diet, you should already have laid the foundation. It's about, like, I mean, yeah, for me, like, during uni, like, sleep was like, no, like, it wasn't even a thing that I even attempted. If I didn't sleep, so be it. And I consciously try to get more sleep in wherever I can. But I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't sleep, because now, you know, like, you know what the grind is like. So if it needs to be done, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. But 100% agree to the people that say you should get more sleep, hours of sleep. You know, the people that really stand by it. I agree with that. That's it, man. You have to run and finish it. Once you start, that's it. Because once you start, you also kind of have a sense of regret, like, oh fuck, this is a bit hard. I didn't expect it. But that's, you know. Then once you're like, you know, 2-3 steps into it, then 4, then 5, you're like, oh shit, I'm actually doing it. Then 5. Then you start seeing things change. But once when you start smashing it, implement that attitude and that mentality to everything else, man. You just approach everything like you don't even hesitate. Personally, like most things that I do, things I try to do, I don't even hesitate because I trust myself. I trust myself. Like if a split idea came right now and I know it's realistic, I'm gonna run with it to the end and see what happens. If I fail, so be it. Move on to the next one. Yeah, when it comes to training, just start building the passion for it. Start loving the idea of training. Don't put any pressure on yourself that, you know, makes it harder for yourself. Appreciate the little things. Appreciate that you're trying.